To force two children from families accidentally switched at birth to marry, the Chable father outright bought them a massive mansion and demanded they live there together for 2 weeks. Thrown into this sudden cohabitation, the male lead, an utterly straight-laced guy, was completely unable to accept it. He began accusing Rika's father of outright illegal behavior. "They are your parents too, you know," Rika stated bluntly. She was completely accustomed to her father's tyrannical actions. However, the male lead had no intention of sitting idly by. He was determined to go home, even if it meant traveling. Just then, a text arrived from his own mother. Not only did she know about the situation, she wholeheartedly approved. Then, a message from his younger sister came through, dripping with fury and jealousy. Just as the male lead was about to protest, he realized his biological father was always several moves ahead. Rika advised him to just give up and surrender. "Now you probably understand a little what your biological father is like," she said. "But if we just obediently go along with this, we might actually end up married. So we have to set some ground rules." This suggestion was perfect for the straight-laced male lead. Being manipulated so completely by their parents was the most frustrating part. Besides, the practice exams were in just 2 weeks. After calming down, a sudden thought struck him. Wasn't this actually the ideal study environment? Free from any and all distractions, he could study seriously. Not only were there school supplies but even a change of clothes. With conditions like this, he was sure to ace his exams. The next day, he slept in until 10 a.m. for the first time ever. Usually, he was woken up by all sorts of chaos at home. Before he could even get up, a scream pierced the air. Hearing Rika's cries for help, he assumed burglars had broken in. Grabbing a clothes hanger, he charged straight into the bathroom only to encounter a classic scenario. Her figure was as impressive as her scream. 1 second, Rika was cursing him out. The next, she yanked him back inside. The reason? A gecko on the wall. But, completely unexpectedly, the male lead was even more terrified than she was. He had zero resistance against life forms with unpredictable movement patterns. In the end, it was Rika who dealt with the gecko. After lunch, he saw Rika taking selfies and mocked her, saying phones weren't for posting on social media but for studying. Ironically, his own phone then died. Having been brought there empty-handed, how could he possibly have a charger? Just then, a delivery arrived for Rika. It contained not just a charger, but also textbooks. Seeing her about to throw them away, he broke their earlier treaty and outright begged her to lend them to him. However, there's no such thing as a free lunch. The male lead became her errand boy. Determined to study, he swallowed his pride. After all, he was a boy, and sometimes he couldn't help his instincts. Startled, and as expected, an accident was inevitable. They tumbled onto the bed together. The male lead mercilessly received an iron fist punishment, but they did manage to snap a pretty good couple photo. Even so, Rika wanted to keep shooting, and she wanted an outdoor location this time. The results after a session were still unsatisfactory. To reclaim precious time, the male lead made a bold decision. He sprayed water right in her face. The resulting photo, however, turned out perfectly. But Rika, having gained an advantage, pretended to be upset. Seeing his disagreement, she actually retaliated with water. Just like that, the two ended up playing in the water. Afterward, the male lead was filled with regret for wasting so much time. To repay Rika for the supplies, he cooked a meal for her. However, right at that moment, Rika informed him, "By the way, today's delivery also included a whole box of your luggage."